Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, students? Hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah and be safe at your home. And welcome to your new class, class 2. And this is your science class, and I'm your teacher, Miss Saima. Before starting our lesson, let's make a dua. Rabbi zidni ilma. O Allah, increase my knowledge. Uh, in your science class, the first chapter is sounds. We're going to start the chapter sounds. You know what the sounds are? Sounds are basically the vibrations that travel through the medium and can be heard when they reach a ear. Okay, you have heard different sounds. Your first topic is exploring sounds of your chapter sounds. You know that there are different types of sounds present in your surroundings, and different objects also produce different types of sounds. We, the humans, produce sounds like we talk, we clap, etc. Animals produce sounds like birds chirp, the dogs bark, and the cow moves. And machines produce sounds like fans whirring and buses rumbling, etc. And the ear also makes sounds like wind howls. Okay, we can understand sounds produced by different objects with the help of this chart in a more better way. Here, the sounds which can be produced by the humans are the coughing, you know what the coughing is, and the burping when somebody makes sound after eating, and we should not make the sound like that. And the clapping with the help of the hands, you clap, laughing, ha ha ha, and the rumbling of the stomach. When you are empty, your stomach makes different kinds of sounds, and the whistling. Now, the sounds which produced by the animals are the buzzing of the bees, buzz, and the flapping of the wings of the birds, like eagle and the crow, and the mewing of the cats, meow, and the mooing of the cows, and neighing of the horses, and the roaring of the tigers. Here, the sounds which are produced by the machines are the beeping of the alarm clocks, tick tick, tick tick, and the music from the radios, the ringing of the telephone, and the rumbling of the trains, and screeching of the car tires, and the whirring of the motors. These are the sounds made by different objects. Okay. Now, recognizing sounds, you may have heard different types of sounds in your surroundings, and these sounds have different meanings. Like some sounds are the sirens of the ambulance you have heard, and some sounds alarms us from the danger, like the fire truck sound. And some sounds are the source of the communication, like the ringtone of the mobile phone you may have obviously heard. Sounds need a medium to travel, and the sounds travel away from the sources. When you are very near to that sound, you may heard the sound very louder, and when you move further away from that sound, so the sounds become softer. Therefore, the sound when travels, it becomes softer. Okay, students, what you have learned today, we have learned that different objects produce different sounds, like the animals produce different sounds, different birds produce different sounds, we humans produce different sounds, and even the machine produced sounds. And we can easily recognize different types of sounds that that honking of the cars and the ringing of the bicycle bells warns us of danger, and the sirens of the ambulances warns drivers to give way to the ambulances, and the ringing of the mobile phones lets us know that someone is trying to wants to communicate with us. And the sounds also travel away from the sources, and as they travel away, the sounds become softer. Now move to your workbook, and we will do the activity related to the topics which we have learned. in today's class. Now the activity 1.1, which is given on your page number 1 of your science workbook. And in this activity, there's a table given to you in which you have to write down the sounds you hear. Okay, there are some places given to you, and you have to write down the sounds which you have heard from that place. Like in the schools, you heard the school ringing bell, and in the home you heard the door ringing bell, and in the roadside you heard the voices of horns, and in the playground the voices of the children's shouting you heard. Okay, so you have to write down all this in your activity book. There is another table given to you on your page number 2 in your science workbook, and in this table you have to write the sounds which produced by the humans, and the sounds produced by animals, and the sounds produced by machines. You know that the sounds which produced by humans, like laughing and whistling, etc., and sounds produced by animals like the mewing of the cats and clucking of the hens, and the sounds which produced by the machines are the ringing of the telephone and the music from the radios. You may also take help from the chart which is given to you in your textbook, which I also have teach you in this class. Okay, in activity 1.2, you just have to match the animals to their sounds it makes. Okay, like the snake makes the sounds of the hisses, and the hen makes sounds of the clucks. The cows make the moose sounds, and the mouse make the his squeak sounds, and whereas the lion makes the roar sound. It's not too much difficult for you. And thank you, students.